Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Karen Mayhew, and I am one of the partners in Woollets LLC. Woollets was born out of a desire to do better for the environment. I'm a sheep farmer, and I saw thousands of pounds of wool being thrown into landfills because farmers have no viable market to use it and sell it. Meanwhile, my business partner, Elaine Becker, saw a need to help prevent the peat bogs from being overharvested. So we teamed up to find solutions for both of these environmental problems. Let me explain a little more about the peat bogs, which are one of the world's largest carbon sinks. A carbon sink holds and stores carbon in the ground, keeping it out of the atmosphere. Carbon emissions is what drives climate change. And digging up the peat bogs releases their stored carbon back into the atmosphere, contributing to warming temperatures and accelerating climate change. Peat rebuilds at a rate of 1/16 of an inch per year. Peat consumption far outweighs peat creation, making it unsustainable. Peat is also harvested using large equipment powered by fossil fuels. Peat's main benefit is that it retains moisture, but it's devoid of nutrients, and it's primarily used as a filler in potting soil. We looked for sustainable solutions to peat and found that sheep wool is actually superior to peat for amending the soil. Wool is rich in nitrogen, and it won't cause fertilizer burn. Wool also holds 30 times its weight in water, outperforming peat in research studies. Wool is completely biodegradable, and it aerates the soil at the same time as it breaks down. Wool also costs less than peat to harvest and is harvested by hand using only electricity. So this offers a savings in both emissions and pricing over peat. In addition, the average adult sheep grows between 5 to 12 inches of wool every year. But at $6 to $10 per sheep to shear, it costs farmers more to shear the wool than they can possibly make by selling it. Currently, the country's largest wool buyer is paying 5 cents per pound for a majority of the wool that they buy. So our company buys wool from Wisconsin sheep farmers at a fair price. We repurpose that wool into what we call Woollets, which are 100% wool pellets. We use heat and pressure to create the Woollets. And by doing this, we're removing a product from the waste stream and using it to rebuild the soil and replace peat moss. So we're providing a sustainable alternative for climate conscious consumers. At the same time, we have created a new market for sheep wool and provided additional income for sheep farmers, effectively solving two problems at once. We offer Woollets in 3 sizes, and our Woollets are carried by retailers in 12 locations in Wisconsin, including Jung's Garden Centers. We accommodate retail, wholesale, and bulk clients, as well as offering custom pelleting to sheep farms who would like to sell their own wool pellets in their own farm stores. We strive to educate more consumers about making sustainable gardening choices. And so we offer educational seminars to garden clubs, farm groups, and at the Wisconsin Garden Expo. Our future goals include upgrading our machines to produce 500 pounds per hour and expanding our wholesale client base across the Midwest. For now, Elaine and I run Woollets part-time in the evenings and on weekends. By day, I'm our small town postal clerk and a sheep farmer, while Elaine is our small town school librarian. With a lot of hard work and education and enthusiasm, we envision turning this business into our full-time mission within the next 3 years. What we need most right now is your help sharing our mission with more people. Please tell your friends, please follow us on social media, share our posts and videos to increase awareness about the advantages of using wool over peat. It's a simple, easy change, and it can make a huge difference in the fight against climate change. And the more people we can share that with, the better it'll be for all of us. Thanks for listening.